In part 1, we're finding derivatives. So here we have an exponential base 3. So the derivative is equal to, let's bring down a ln 3 pops out. 3 to the 7x squared plus 5 times the derivative of 7x squared plus 5, that is 14x. Okay, in number 2, y prime is equal to 1 over 1 plus whatever's in parentheses, let's see, 5x to the 7 plus 10 squared. And now we multiply by the derivative of what's in parentheses, so that is 35x to the 6. In number 3, we're going to use implicit differentiation. Derivative of y is y prime, plus the derivative of e to the xy is e to the xy. And now we're multiplying by the derivative of xy. We have a product over here. That is the first times the derivative of the second, plus the derivative of the first. Derivative of x is 1 times the second. Equal, on the right hand side, derivative of x squared, 2x. Let's solve for y. We have to multiply through. We're going to solve for y prime. Okay, so I'm going to factor out the y prime from these two terms. And I'm going to put this term on the other side. And now let's just divide by what's multiplying y prime. In number 4, we have to use logarithmic differentiation because we have x in the base and x in the exponent. So we'll start by taking the log of both sides. I'll bring down the exponent right away. On the left, the derivative is y prime over y. On the right, we're going to do a product rule, so we have the first times the derivative of the second plus the derivative of the first times the second. And finally, y prime is equal to y, multiply both sides times y times this expression. I'm going to write, for y, I'm going to write x, 5x cubed plus 7 multiplied by 5x cubed plus 7 over x plus 15x squared ln x. Okay, here we have a log base 7, so y prime is 1 over ln 7. And then we have x squared plus 2 in the denominator times the derivative of the denominator, that's the chain rule, times 2x. In number 6, we have a product, so we'll do the product rule. The first times the derivative of the second, 5e to the 5x, plus the derivative of the first, 3x squared, times the second. In number 7, again, we have x in the base, x in the exponent. This is another log differentiation. On the left, y prime over y. On the right, the product rule. First times the derivative of the second plus the derivative of x times the second. And just multiply both sides by y. Number 8, before we differentiate, we'll take advantage of log properties. So let's expand, and we have 4 log base 5 of x squared plus 3 minus 1/2 log base 5 of x to the 4th plus 2. And now differentiate y prime. So here we have 4, and a 1 over ln 5 pops out. Okay, and then here again 1 over ln 5 pops out. And x to the 4th plus 2 in the denominator, and then its derivative in the numerator.